Your Royal Highness, Governor, Vice Chancellor, Dean, speakers, moderators, ambassadors, alumni, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Those who are in such a large number in this auditorium, and those who have joined us digitally from various parts of the world from different time zones. We have reached the end of anniversary symposium in celebrating 50 years of the Department of Peace and Conflict Research at Uppsala University. It's my task to provide some closing remarks. A sad task, because we shall be closing the door on lively and stimulating discussions which has been going on for the last 4 hours, 3-4 hours. Also, it's a time, it's also a privilege and honor to be entrusted with such a task undertaking at a gathering of eminent people, colleagues, students, alumni, and friends of the department. Uppsala University last week on 7th October celebrated its 540th birthday. We are today celebrating 50th year at the Department of Peace and Conflict Research. Almost 35 years ago, which Peter just mentioned, I came to know about this department, and for that matter, Uppsala University, for the first time when I was studying in Delhi from someone called Peter Wallenstein. I've been part of this department for the 3 decades now. In the early 90s, when I joined the department, it was 7 to 8 people strong. We could go lunch to one, and get one table in a restaurant. These days, when we are traveling abroad, those days, we are traveling abroad to the conferences, we are often introduced as from Peter Wallenstein's department. Now the department has 86 staffs, of which 32 are faculty members. I'm sure Peter and his colleagues like Mats Hammarström, Ashok Swain, Erik Norén, and others must be happy to see what their department has achieved in 50 years. While saying this, I must also thank Anna Norman for her immense contribution to this department. The department has already made its name for itself. We have an enviable research publication record, a highly sought after PhD program, master's and bachelor's program. Our Uppsala Conflict Data Project is the most respected data set out worldwide in our field. We have Rotary Peace Center. From this year, we are hosting Alva Myrdal Center, which is of nuclear disarmament. We are co-hosting UNESCO Center and UNESCO Chair on International Water Cooperation. We offer an international training program on dialogue and mediation together with the Hammarskjöld Foundation. Before I took up this responsibility as head of the Department of Peace and Conflict Research has been fortunate to progress and prosper under the guidance of previous heads of department. Peter Wallenstein, almost half of the time, Ashok Swain, Erik Norén, Magnus Åberg, and Erik Melander. Thank you for your leadership and contributions to the department. Undoubtedly, we as the department are doing exceedingly well in getting research grants from various national and international research funding agencies. Our research has been world-class. Research has been our primary focus, as anyone can guess from our name itself. It's called Department of Peace and Conflict Research. We also have a terrific teaching portfolio, and we have been engaged in training peace professionals from all over the world as well. We have a lot to be proud of about our academic achievements. This is also time for some reflections, introspections, and usual academic dilemma. Though there has been increasing societal expectations of a greater research policy interface, we academics in general are invariably judged by our research publications, not for our contributions to the policy community or participation in public discourse. The hesitation to participate in public policy debates has been gradually disappearing due to various external incentives. However, academics are still hesitant to join the political debates. The absence of incentives and the fear of being exposed to organized attacks keep us confined to our academic boundaries. We refrain from discussing or debating political issues in the public space to maintain our academic sanctity. Remaining politically silent for being an academic is probably fine, as long as politics and politicians adhere to the established norms of governance and respect the constitutional proprieties. But not when ethno-nationalist, populist authoritarians are on the rampage and polarizing the societies and countries using unimaginable violence against their opponents, starvation and sexual violence becoming strategies of suppression. They are denying planet's survival, threatening climate change, and advocating voodoo solutions to raging pandemics. Is it acceptable for us to remain silent while the political establishment is openly and systematically destroying the basic principle of liberty, justice, and even the right to life and dignity? Or to keep quiet when a political group manufacturing history not based on historical evidence, but for its narrow, divisive politics to target poor, powerless minorities and migrant communities? Or to look the other way when a regime actively undermines or denies science and forces people to accept national and sectarian myths as sciences? Political discourse is too important to be left to a group that makes a political profit out of it. Society needs its academics to participate in political discussions and educations using whatever platforms available to them to present an independent and impartial analysis of it. If politics goes seriously wrong, all other contributions we are making become somewhat futile. Thus, even if it's time-consuming and even dangerous, we should honor our moral and professional conscience and actively contribute to the political debates and discourse for democratic, peaceful, and just society. This commitment definitely requires further hard work and intellectual, financial, human resources to fulfill these ambitions and intentions. Therefore, let me wish all of us a lot of energy, enthusiasm, shared trust, and resolve on our way towards achieving better future and just and peaceful world for all. Finally, I would like to thank our anniversary organizing committee, and particularly Lisa Hultman, the deputy head of the department, for the fantastic organization of the event. It wouldn't have been also possible without the financial support from the Faculty of Social Sciences and the Forum of Democracy, Peace, and Justice. Moreover, we highly appreciate and are thankful for all the help we received for organizing this event from the University Development Office. Thank you. And thank you all for your attention and for being part of our Golden Jubilee celebration. Thank you all.